All right, well, this is going to be my second video on YouTube. I put up a first one with very minimal things to it, so I didn't explain myself in some situations, and I'm trying to get a channel started, so I appreciate thumbs up and subscribe and share and tell your friends. Try to get a few things going. So today I'm going to be at a little local park from where my work is. So I get off of work at 4 p.m. and I come out here and I check out these little parks. So as you can see, they've added some sand. It's a soccer field, and try to recoup some of the ground after the rains. So I came out here a couple weeks ago and I found a sterling silver bracelet at this field. I've also found a 14K Italy white gold necklace, chain, and a couple other items here. It's a good little place. I enjoy it. So we're gonna make a little short hunt here for an hour or two and see what we can find here. It's kind of trashy. The neighborhood close by here, the locals and the kids over here really don't respect this place. It's a community center, as you can see there. But there's a lot of bottle tops and pull tabs. So some areas it's a little more concentrated of trash, and some areas it's a little easier going. So you got to kind of pick through the tones to find what you're looking for. So, but it takes a little bit. So yeah, we'll get the hunt and see what's happening. If we find anything good, we'll bring you in. All right. Okay, so we come across a target here. It's a 46, 50. Sounds like it's kind of on the surface, so we'll see what's happening with this. Let's get down here. All right, see. Pardon the camera angles. There we go. There's something right here. Let's see if we can get this. The ground here is still wet from the rain. Over here we're low level, so it takes a few days for things to dry. So some areas over here is still kind of soppy and nasty. Yeah, pardon the camera angles here. But let's see what we can find. A lot of this stuff over here is yeah, it's just what I thought it would be. The lawnmower guys over here are not too friendly. They tend to run over aluminum cans, and you'll get pieces of this stuff everywhere. But we was hoping for something good, but obviously not. All right, so move on to the next item. Okay, so we just come across this other signal right here just right after. Showing a 65, 66, 67. Not very deep for here on the surface. Let's see what we can find here. Hopefully this is something decent, you know. It might be another piece of can. And there is a lot of can and trash out here. Like I said, the lawnmower guys are not too friendly. They'll just cut over it and keep going. And this right here is going to be a common shield penny. Yeah, so nothing spectacular, but it's about where it rings up in a fresh penny. 2015. Let's keep on going. Okay, this one right here, it seems 40 to 56. Seems like it's a little all over the place. There's probably some more can, but we'll dig it up and we'll see what's happening. We can get this figured out. It's not on the surface enough for a pinpointer. Now, dirt here is, we got clay, so it's not a brittle dirt, and the only time it's really good to dig is when it's whenever it's wet. so it takes a little bit to kind of break soil over here. Messing with the camera angle there, sorry about that. But see what's going on here. My luck is going to be a really deep target, piece of can or something. We got cut for a minute. Pardon me for that. I had a phone call. Had to take that. It was a spam call actually, so I had to go into the call log and block it because I don't want no repeated calls from those people. I better get 20 calls a day from them people. 20 potential spam. It's like, nah, we ain't dealing with that. But this is probably gonna be a little bit of a deep target. Not coming up like this, so not coming up on a pinpointer. I got the sensitivity set to 18 on this Detective 2 on the Xterra Pro, so it could be a deep target, but there is a lot of trash in these fields. The past history of Louisiana, you know, you when you want to make a park, you just fill in old landfill stuff and call it a park. So that's why they end up having a lot of trash here. I'm gonna dig on this a little bit more and I'll get back to you when I find it. All right, so we found our target. See it right here in the bottom of the hole. Let's see what this is gonna be. This is going to be, yeah, I thought it sounded pretty good though. It's one of them grommets off of the old blue tarpaulin. So yeah, that's what it came up. And yep, 44, about what it came up to. All right, well, not what we're looking for. It is round, but it's not a coin, and it's not jewelry. So we'll move on, keep on searching. Okay, so we got another signal here. So 58 to 64, got a little clip to it. So it can either be a penny or a piece of can, but we'll investigate and see what we can find here. It'll be here. Yeah, it's clay mud is nothing really to mess with. It's quite nasty to try to get through. St. Augustine grass is no better. What? Okay, so we got a target right here. Let's see if we can get down to it. I think we knocked it loose. It's in one of these clumps right here. Yeah, we got it loose. Let's see. Yep, right here. That's what I suspected. More, pardon me. More of aluminum can of trash. It's something metallic in nature. Not sure what it is, but it's been whacked by a lawnmower, all twisted up. So, yeah, it's pretty rough. All right, hopefully get something desirable out here. Feels kind of rough. It's been good to me, but you do come across a lot of this trash. Okay, seems we got another penny here, so could be a penny, could be a ring. Usually 14K gets in that range. So either that or it might be a honking aluminum can. It's not far, it's right below the surface right here. It's always so exciting to dig something up until you get it up and you find out if it's trash or not. Yep, it's definitely not anything that I want. Aluminum, if I was collecting aluminum. But anyway, so be it. You can't find the trash. Put it like this: you can't find the treasure without finding the trash, and you definitely have to find the trash in order to find the treasure. Keep going. Now we get these light signals here. 6 to 10 to 14. Well, I got that silver bracelet out here a while back. That's what it came up as a 14. But this is where your gold range and your precious metal range comes in. Depends on what gold it is. But again, yep, here we go. That's the reality of it. That comes up too. So does foil. More Coca-Cola can. Let's keep going. Okay, we'll get this in a shot. 48, 50, 51. Might be something good here. No telling. Definitely not a surface. Pardon the camera angle. Still gonna get used to this crazy thing. Probably definitely still in the hole. I mean, I'm running sensitivity on 18, so it is pulling a little deep. I might back that sensitivity down to 15. Yep, it is a little deep. It's down there. But this is clay. This is not a brittle dirt, so it doesn't break up as much as you think it would. So, but yet again, we can probably be faced with some more soda can stuff. So we'll get a little bit of this out of here in order to get to the target that we're looking for. Yep, and then once again, you can see it there in the bottom of the hole. It's definitely a soda can. This piece of it. That stuff ranges all kind of signals, man. You don't know if you're gonna get a quarter, a penny, or gold, or silver, or what. It just ranges all kind of signals. Okay, we'll keep on going. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll give this one a try. It's a solid 24, 25. It seems like it's too deep, probably about 3 or 4 inches deep. I don't think the pinpoint is going to hit it. Nope. But we'll definitely dig it up and see what we can find out. There's no telling. I went to a local beach here a couple weeks ago. I didn't record anything because it was bitter ass cold down here in Louisiana. It's not really cold, but the dampness factor, when you start getting too much moisture in the air without it freezing, it just gets cold on the skin. And I ended up finding 5 rings, a bracelet, and $8.30 and change, and I was the only one on the beach for about 5 hours. But I had a really good day with that. And one of the rings was a 10-karat gold man's wedding band. So I was really excited with the hunt on that day. So I decided to go back the next day and ended up finding about $3 or $4 more worth of change in a Zippo lighter. But I didn't find any more rings. But the north wind here pushed the water out, so the beach was way out, about 100 feet. It was basically like a sandbar. Oh, there's our target there. So it was easy walking. I got to walk out on a sandbar with tennis shoes and do my hunt. And this right here is probably going to be another can. And if this is another can, I'm probably just going to delete this video and not even worry about posting it, because nobody wants to see anybody just dig up cans. It's crazy. Yeah, it's down there a good 6-7 inches. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open this up right here. Now I might seem a little persistent in digging up stuff like this, because there's not many people over here that metal detect these parks. There is a few, but they're not gonna come out here with any real good machines to see what's going on. I did see a few detectorists out here, and they did not have any real good machines. So and machines they had, I don't know, they just didn't, I didn't see a whole bunch of faith in it. I don't know what it was, but I didn't see a whole bunch of faith in it. But here we go. More aluminum can. But it's got to be something out here, so we're going to keep trying until we get something. Okay. Alright, so I had another 50, 52, 60 signal. I figured it'd be something good, but you see it, man. I dug it off camera. I just thought it would be trash, so I decided not to record it. But when I dug it up, I thought it was kind of interesting. It says right there, W.M. Rogers and Sons, IS. And I think what it is, it's a plated spoon. It's got little flower designs on it here. You can see it there. But this thing is a wreck. It's been whacked by a lawnmower and run over, and it's probably about 3 inches deep. But it's definitely seen much better days. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Okay, so we have a 6970 unit that falls in the dime range. Might be a copper penny, depending on the alloy. They tend to ring up pretty significant when they're pure copper. You get about 6 different ranges of pennies, depending on how corroded they are, the zinc, and if they're pure copper. Copper pennies do ring up a little higher, sort of like a dime. Let's see what we got here. I just had a hit. It's not there. Yeah, I just had a hit right here. There is a hit right there. Let's see what we can find. Something right here in this clump. Oh, that's not. Oh, don't tell me it's another one of those things. Look at that. It's another one of those things. Another one of those tarpaulin grommets. Man, they sound so good. Oh well. We'll see a lot of those things out here with the hurricanes we had in the past. So people got tarpaulins everywhere. Still, in the hurricanes from a few years ago, there's still some houses here with tarpaulins on their roof, because the insurance never wanted to pay for it, which sucks. Screw all these people out of their money. All right, let's keep going. Okay, all right, so we're going to dig this signal here. It gives me a mixed tone. You get in the 20s on one area, and you get a let's see what that's going to be. It's one signal masked by another. We're going to try try it out. Let's see what we can find down below. There we go. We're getting a hit on our signal right there. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Yeah, our luck is probably more canned, because there is a lot of cans out here. It's, you know, way back in the day when people homesteaded here. Oh no, it's not a can. It's the way it's shaped. It's a nickel, but the way it's shaped. You got smoked by a lawnmower, and it's bent. Look at this thing. That thing is crazy. Yep, that's the there's a Capitol building on the back. It's an old Jefferson nickel. It's definitely an old one because it's got a green patina on it. But you know, green patina is usually for copper, but hey, you see it right there. It's kind of green. It's definitely not a penny. But when I get home, I'll clean it up and see what year it is. Okay, cover our hole up and keep going. We all know what this one's going to be, so let's see. It's kind of surface, 30, 36. It's either going to be a real good pull tab or a fairly decent ring. And it's probably going to be a pull tab. Okay. Let's see what's happening here. Yep, there we go. Let's see what that's gonna be. And probably a pull tab, because this, like I said, it's a very trashy part. The local people here really disrespect it. Yep, there you go. You can't go metal detecting if you don't find some of these. That's for sure. It's been down there for quite a while. But it is what it is. Not a ring. The ring wouldn't ring up less numbers. Alright. Okay, so if you get into metal detecting for the first time and you start hearing some squeaky signals loud, it rings up in about the quarter range. At 91, 92, usually a quarter range, but the clippy, that's going to be a bottle cap, and probably a Corona, because people out here, for some crazy reason, love Corona. And it's right there. But I can about guarantee you it's going to be a bottle cap. Now, it might be a rusty one here, so. But, yeah. I can't tell you if it's a Corona or not, but it's rusted. But it is a twist off, like a 16-ounce bottle cap. It does have a little gold foil to the top. You can see it there. I don't know what it says, but that's what it is. It's a twist off bottle cap. But they sound like a ugly quarter, not like a pretty quarter. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so our last signal was a bottle cap, but this is going to be an actual quarter. It's not very deep, but you find all kind of stuff on a soccer field. Right here. So let's see here. You know, I've dug almost $100 worth of change in the last few months. Oh, no, it's not a quarter. It's actually a dime. And a dime, as small as it is, rings up in almost in the quarter range. It's off by a couple of numbers. Yep. But it's a nice little Roosevelt dime. Can't see the year. But I got a rock tumbler. I get enough change, I'll clean it up. Yeah, see it there. There you go. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so this signal unit comes in as a dime also. It's a little screechy, but 78, 80, 81, 83. These usually come in as a dime as well. But it's a little screechy because it's a little bit deeper. The mineral in the soil tends to mess with the signal a little bit more as it deeper it gets. So you're gonna get a little bit of mistone in it. I mean, I fill in my holes out here too, but sometimes when I make a little bit of a mess with a plug, it's just the dirt is so brittle, and they get out here in the soccer field and they play in the rain and the mud, and it just tears it up. So I don't feel so bad not making a really good plug. It's hard to make a really good plug out here, so. Something over here. I think I was too close to the shovel. That's what it was. Too close to the digging tool. But it's definitely in here somewhere. Let's get back up on it, see if we can get a little more pinpoint. I think I'm missing it right here off the back edge of the hole. But we'll make it a little bit wider and see. Might be missing it here. Yep, it's down towards the bottom of the hole here. Yep, down at the bottom of the hole. Oh, well, I said it was a dime, but I don't think it's a dime. Because I'm hitting something else down there. And it's definitely not a dime. Seems to be aluminum in nature. Yep, it's a aluminum can. So it's gonna stay down there because it's too much to dig up. It's deep enough, it's not gonna hurt anybody. It's at least 9 inches deep. So we're going to go ahead and just leave that there. And we'll stomp this down. Alright, yeah, they can keep their aluminum can, and it'll be there next time I come. Okay, so we're sitting right here on the 1721. Usually it falls in a heavy silver range. From what I've gathered so far, I haven't really dug much silver with this machine, but we're going to get down on this one and see what we can turn up. And my luck is probably another piece of can, because there's a lot of can out here, and they ring up in that same similar range. So might take a little bit to get down to this. Mosquitoes will start to come out. Yeah, and I think this is gonna fall into the tin can range once again. I just felt something right there. That is a piece of rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Nothing there. Nothing to see here, folks. So we gotta keep getting down here and see where we're. There's another rock there. Get the rock out the way. I don't think we're gonna Things to be a little deeper than what we want it to be. Yeah, but I appreciate it, man. If the people that view this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and a subscribe and a like, share. As time goes on, I'll try to make things better. It's just between work and other stuff, it's a little bit hard to make videos like other people do. I do diesel mechanic work. I don't build the engines, but I build all the components like blowers, turbos, water pumps, etc., etc. And I'm currently gonna probably start making videos and showing the components that I build, educational purposes. There's not many people I see on YouTube that do stuff like that. I mean, they do, but not in the capacity that I do it. Okay, well, our piece is out of the hole. Was unaware. And this clump right here. Okay, so let's see what this is going to be. No telling. Now, of course, there you go. See it, folks, live and in color. Soda can. Yep, more junk. I was hoping for something gold or silver, but ain't happening. All right, we'll try it again. We're doing a let's see here, 59, 60, 61, 62. Got a little chirp to it, so it may be trash. I don't think it's going to be anything too spicy, but I've seen rings ring up in 62, 61, depending on what they are. But you can't find the treasure unless you dig out the trash, and that's a fact, Jack. And it's a little bit deep. And once again, it's metallic in nature, but definitely not what we want. As you can see there, it's another piece of some kind of aluminum can. It's been wrecked by a lawnmower and left as an artifact. It's pretty stiff though. Yep. Definitely not any good. Probably some type of bean can or something. Okay, let's keep going. So let's do a little swinging. So I mean, the signals out here, not too. You hear what's going on. I mean, it's not good signals. It's trash, cans. Say that, and here we go. That's an 80, 77, 80. Let's see what this could be. It's right here on top. It's not deep. It's right here in the corner of this hole. And I think we're gonna have move. And look at there. Here we go. We got another dime. I was thinking it'd been a quarter, but it's not gonna be a quarter because it was a couple of points off from being a quarter. Trying to get that camera to come up. I don't don't see a date on it. It's not very old. 2019 looks like. Can't hardly see it. But yeah, the mosquitoes here are starting to get pretty rough. You go back and look at my first video, you see I had a Mind Lab pinpointer, and I decided to get the M.4 and get away from the Mind Lab pinpointer. I had the 15. It really wasn't worth the money because it did not pick up at a distance. But you'll see here, that's fair. Press and hold. I'm on setting 2, so if you press it 3. Oh, I waited too long. Okay, so now I'm on setting 3. See? Level 3 sensitivity. Seems to work out great. We'll go to level 1. Show you a difference. See? But I run it on level 2. Medium. Press it twice. Okay, beep. And that gets you about where you want to go. You get about 20-25 hours of battery, 30 hours. But it's a lot better than the Mind Lab 15 I had, because a penny I could put the thickness of a playing card between the penny and the tip of the pinpointer and it still wouldn't pick up. So it was like, okay, I had to do something. So my buddy Austin said these things were on sale for 89 bucks on Amazon. So I went ahead and got one, and I tell you what, best move I've ever made. Saves me a lot of time and a lot of digging. But if you need one, MI4 on Amazon, 89 bucks, they're still on sale. And I might just pick up another one just to have a spare. So, yep, very good pinpointer. All right, let's keep going. All right, bring you back in for the next one here. And here we got a, looks like we got a penny, perhaps. I've seen stranger things happen, so let's verify. Okay. Yep, and there it is right there. Oh, and look, it got smacked by the lawnmower as well. Zinc penny. Shield penny. You see the shield on the back. But yeah, it definitely got raked by the lawnmower itself. Not good. All right, let's keep on going. Mosquitoes are starting to really tear me up, but we're gonna stick it out for a little bit. Okay, so we turn you back on for a minute. We right here's where we're doing that penny just now, and we have 2 signals there. We have a 15-16 and right next to it they got a 20-21. $14.15. So this might be, I'm telling, on these soccer fields, man, it seems a little bit deep. Oh, I think I feel it on the ground though. 14, 15, 16 is usually silver, but this one feels like a silver colored can. It's definitely not silver, because I could feel it when I was digging down just now. But it may not be, so we'll just have to see. There's something there. I don't know what it is. That is a piece of tire, a piece of rubber. But whatever this is, it's in this clump. Oh, and that is a half of a bullet casing. It's so old and corroded, and it is a 380 auto. For those that don't know, 380 and 9mm takes the same diameter projectile, but not the same grain weight, because you have a less powder charge in a 380 than you do a 9mm Luger. But the diameter round is the same. You can actually take a 380 and put it in a 9mm gun and shoot it, but I wouldn't recommend it because it really doesn't fit that well. So don't try that at home, please, just because I said that. It tends to slide into the barrel a little bit further, and you could damage yourself, your firearm, or anything around you. But yeah, 380 auto right there on a soccer field. Like I said, it's a pretty bad neighborhood. So all right, let's keep going. Man, the low tones could be something good, so we're doing a 7, 8, 9, 10, 9 out of 10. This is gonna be a can. All right, never know. It's not close to the top. A lot of people overlook stuff like this. When I found a ring that I found, and then the 10-carat white gold chain that I found, both rang up in the pull tab range. So a lot of people just walk over that and say, oh, it's just a pull tab, when it's not. So I kind of give it the benefit of the doubt sometimes. And it all comes down to your signal. A pull tab is going to be a little sporadic, but something a little more solid. It's going to be a little more stable. You'll differentiate just a couple numbers instead of 8 or 10 numbers. And sometimes a pull tab will be all over the place, depending, because you got some that's new, some that's old, some that's broken, some that's corroded, some that's falling apart. And sometimes you get something in the 20s and the pull tab is only half a pull tab. So I think this is going to be a deeper one, and I may not waste my time on this, because anything on a soccer field is usually fresh drop, and it's not very deep, 2 or 3 inches. It's pretty hard dirt, so it doesn't sink very fast. But this I think is going to be can again, so I'm going to ignore this one, leave it be. There's probably some chewed up piece of can that I don't want to deal with. And it's getting late. I got about a 30-minute ride home, so okay, let's keep going. Okay, so what I was saying about your tones right here, have, you listen to it, you'll have a little bit of a high tone and a low tone. But if you turn this away, you have more of the low tone with a little clip. So there we are, but right there, that's a 15-17, and it sounds like it's being masked by something else down there too. So if you're not sure about a tone, turn 90 degrees, you know, instead of facing north, face west or face east, and listen again. It may change on you, and it depends on the halo effect of the coil, because it will definitely throw you off for sure. Yep, and that's kind of what I thought right here. It wasn't nothing desirable. More metal, aluminum can type stuff, sheet metal. There's a couple more pieces down there. Let's try to get that out while we're here. Yeah, small fragments, it's breaking up. So, but yeah, I mean, 15, 17. I had a couple pieces of silver come up so far at that, and before digging up. But you never know if it's going to be silver or trash until you dig it up. So don't walk by it, dig it up. You might dig up 50 of them be trash, but the one that you dig up that's good will be well worth the time. All right, so we're gonna call it a wrap up for the day. That's what we had here. We had the 2 pennies, 3 dimes, and 1 beat up nickel. And you've seen the pieces of can and junk we had from the can sloth stuff. Let me grab it. There you go. Yeah, the aluminum version stuff. But anyway, we try to give it a hell of a run. We don't have much time in the evening after work, but I'll post this little video when I get home. And that's my little wrap up for the day. So I am 37 cents richer than what I was an hour ago. So we'll catch you on the wrap up. Please like and share and subscribe to my channel. Help me get this thing started. And as time goes on, we'll try to make things a little better. Y'all have a great day.